أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين السلام عليكم بعدين غامبيان كول بدي املا bi samedi o man diamuno alseyam fanye nta mandinta mbulole mutata wana man diam binte diamuno la mbulole mutata albe yam fulamma fo sama benni yelan ben jila fon kuninta kayra kono dimaso sama me karo atilu monni saba alba moylal ya moy alkana ngamen be fo mini tafal tonyal be laban ibe miri la nyin ko be akana mo ci jofara abe ten diam ken samala Gambia siron back to the status babil manselem asi ale tankon Baitla biniaje people are crying molben kumbo molben killa suta tele mona kala nga tusma muta nta mandinda mbulole mutata nata kunum bi mbulo mutata le ko smolle kam batu jam so nte utulaje ngata ngombe audio tiamla kafam sama albe kumo moylale nyaje molke la moy baytula la ninka fon yalla fo bal ngam men diamu e molka jele ndene wol manki kelente assalamu alaikum
economic, of course, we know very well that you get one in number C, and then at some point, AU you go in charge, you take care of them, and then you just other agencies you inject certain funding for to gain there, and then still no EU, but at the initial stage, AU I think, wow AU, no it was EU, but then AU they were somehow involved. Okay, but then now Barrow, so how things are going, it seems more Hollywood. I'm not saying that's the case, but he's more comfortable with economic being around him. Understand that? Man, I've talked to many soldiers, how many you say army, and I learned, I'm not really sure if that is true, there are about 200 soldiers nearby, and they are not happy because of things in the because of ignoring, because they feel isolated and all of that. And now, situation with Gambia, what do you think needs to be done? Do you think the economic now they look back to same normal countries? Or what exactly do you think should be done?
No, it's not about whether you are sure or not. Barrow does not have confidence in the army. That's period. We all know that. Haumadal, he has his own reasons why, his government cannot still have confidence in the Gambian army to provide security for the country, especially when it has to do with the external. Economic stay in Gambia, for me, I think economic came here purposely to help kind of stabilize, in quotes, the situation after the political impasse. And what must have, led to the extension of economic stay in the Gambia is reason best known to the Barrow government. And sadly, what we are in fact saying is that in fact, they want to transform it into a police mission after the 2021 election. Man, never forget that around 2018 or 2019, probably economic will be saying bye-bye to Gambia, especially that we have started a security sector reform according to the government. So with economic still staying in the Gambia, come Uncle Sam Numko Wahe. What is the essence of economic in the Gambia when the Gambia's crime rates are increasing? The security situation, the insecurity in this country is just getting worse when economic is here. It shows us that it goes back to the point of regime security instead of public security. Because so the security sector reforms are in the old days, clear shot when they were talking about security sector reform, it was more about state security than human security. But modern or contemporary security sector reform, we talk about human security. There's always human security. It is centered on public security, providing security to the public. But we will say dictators, for instance. So regime security is prioritized over public security. Anything that is considered a threat to Jammeh and his regime is considered a threat to the Gambia. It's the same thing that is happening, even though this is a civilian government, but it seems like economic stay in the Gambia focuses more on the security of the Barrow government or Barrow himself as a person than the security of the Gambians, because all these things are happening. In fact, what we are seeing. Let me just learn. Now allow me to. You cannot help me. Allow me to learn. No, just allow me to learn. Just allow me to learn. What we are seeing more is that, in fact, some of those economic forces that are here, some of the forces are even, threatening our security, because we have seen incidents in Fonyi, in Kanilai, Nahamne. Economic forces were involved. Understand? Are they here to stabilize and provide security internally to Gambians, or they're here to provide security to Barrow and his government?
Okay.
Because the reason why we're still having Barrow not having confidence in this government, just remember we had a session. Okay, a National Assembly member was talking about the insecurity and how uncomfortable and unhappy the members of the security, especially the army, is with regards to economic stay in the country. Then are we saying that economic is going to be here even after 20? We don't have. We cannot tell. Like after 2016, 5 years. Now they are saying after 2021 is going to be a police mission. If Barrow will win the elections in 2021, are we going to have the police mission to continue up to 2026? When are Gambians going to take charge of their own security? After 81, it was foreigners or non-nationals who were in charge of our security. 1994, Nigerians were in charge, which of course, led to the outbreak of the coup. Now, after 2016, we are seeing non-nationals, so external entities or outsiders taking care of our security. When are Gambians going to take care of their own security? Lolo kanya mo am.
Okay, now. Okay, Basamba. Okay, uncle. Okay, Basamba. Basamba, what? The Gambia Army or the Gambia Police. The Gambia Police is responsible for our internal security. The Army is responsible for something else. So since the problem, the report, problem be problem the police should be able to counter those.
What is the responsibility of economic? Now, what is the role of economic?
The role of economic, because of the impasse. What are economic? And they have a mandate.
Is over.
The impasse is over.
Yes.
But Gambians know what to decide to extend economic stay. Okay. So economic. External forces. Like the EU and others, they have interest.
Economic is a stabilization mission.
No, I'll tell you. Everything was a scam. It was a game. The fundamental right to stay here, but the thing is, we hated Yajame so much that we wanted the man to go, and we loved that economic was here. We wanted economic to come, and now we're further with economic. We want them to go. It doesn't work like that. You invited them here, they have a mandate. Then you say Monday, and then there's a lesson. There's a lesson for us. This is a lesson for us.
Now, what is the mandate of economic? I'm asking you, what is the mandate? You're not telling me the mandate.
No. That's not mandate. Then sign an agreement to be here for 3 years, right? Okay. 3 years will elapse now. So government, when you want to review, you said that
that is not mandate. You are not telling me the mandate, Steve.
I don't want to talk about responsibility. Not the responsibility. But crime, policy, then you want to equip. We have to understand that the police, working as a police, is not enticing enough. It's not good enough for Gambians. We have to increase their pay. We have to give them equipment. They have to be able to do their work. That has nothing to do with economic.
Okay. See, Gambia's security.
Wow, lima jima wa after de. Alright, you get one economic. Let's be realistic. Economic. Lanay sen mandate moy ne ligeno nata ñu yaga fi moy ne security sector reform bi parego security sector reform bi lolé ñoo wax ne parego dañoo xaar bem paré nit ñi am confidence ne am nañ ci luñ sukkandeko problème bi amuñ ci luñ sukkandeko ben tay dafa melni security sector reform bi niñ ko yakaré won because lima leen waré traite biñ doon wax ne mo nekk ci dëkk bi mo fi nekku li fi di kay foofu di wa dañ exagérer lolu ak gouverneur naka la tudati ne am forces ci ne foreigners MFDC mo fi nekkoon loolu yëpp exagération la promotion si they were based ñun bi ñoo dugg ci army bi in 1985 army bi foog naa ne ñun ñett rek dem college léegi how many university graduates ñoo nekk ci army bi with skills and so on so loolu dafa improve tremendously during Jammeh's time. Jammeh really educated the army.
Okay, now uncle, because of
what the balal mo land fofu rek moy ne man nak lima jema wax moy ne dañ underutilize economic dañ leen underutilize moo tax benn tey mënuñoo gis seen purpose in this country ñu ngi wax ne stabilizing force la waaye there was nothing unstable to be stabilized dañ leen fi indi because all these things dañ foogoon ne problème la ci dëkk bi when they are not. François Ndiaye the general who came into the country mu ne li ñu leen waxoon ci army bi ak li ñu waxoon ne moo nekk ci dëkk bi ak ñaawteef bi ñu ci waroon a nekk ñoom they were happy ne or they were shocked ne fekkuñ ko fi understand so ñun xeexkat lañ ñu indi woon reyante and Gambians were happy to prepare to see ne xeex amoon na te di ko noon xeex boobu du stop man loolu laa doon jéem a stop sax at that time waaye li ma biñ ñëwee dañ waroon naa jëlaat ci liñ bénéfité woon after 1981 because 1981 amatuñu woon army Sénégalais yi fi deploy seen the best of their forces fu nekk ci dëkk bi waaye pour government bi justify ko utilize leen seen security sector reform at that time which was a security sector reform dañ def some merger armed forces yi Gambia army bi which was built in 1985 a component of it was attached to the Senegalese Confederation which was funded by foreign governments ñu leen a fay very well so it was an incentive for the army every year or two danga am a contingent of the army attached to the foreign Senegalese forces as the Confederation. I was once commanding a Confederate force at Khartoum and then we benefited very well and had a stake in maintaining the status quo and ñun ñëpp were committed on to make sure we maintain peace and stability jaral lañu suñ bakkan yi sax so loolu dama foogoon ne mënoon nañoo sàcca that idea bi économique ñëwee ba force mandatam bi jeex dañ waroon a security sector reform foofu lañ ko waroon a commencé ne léegi dañoo seet the best of the best in the army ñu leen a jox test according to international standard or standards which are set locally and suñu amee passes ñooñu dinañ leen attach to economic ñu wooga ñoom receive the same pay which is being paid by the French every year or every 6 months ñu rotate ñu benefit and ñeneen ñëw ñëpp dinañ feel am a stake in it so crisis amee in the country sax they can wear economic uniform play economic role when they are really Gambians.
Okay.
This is an approach that I thought could have helped a security sector reform upgrade the standard of the army to what we are trying to make them do now. Ne dañ leen bëgg oriented nga nekk civilian oriented ñu ne leen a déglu command from the civilian. That's what we are doing.
Okay. Now, Uncle, because of your law mention, then dinaa dem si Lamin Jai, but then am na law mention ne am na ñu doon wax ne there are bad elements yoo xam ne ñu si army. Nit ñi dañ ko dee wax and then still ñu fi si lu nit ñi dee wax. Amen. But then do you think, because we've seen there was a time my party bu mu nekkoon interior minister gaa ngi doon introduce some ideas of vet army to a point that dañ war a génne ñeneen i army from the army and in fact still nit ñaa ngi wax ne gaa ngi seen job and then ñeneen ñaa ngi wax ne loolu is very wrong. Your opinion on that suñu waree jël koo xam ne mu si army bi you put ko off. What do you think loolu mooy ñëw nekk impact after, because we so far lu ñu nekk di gis ñu ngay gis nit ñaa ngi use arms and then a lot of things and then army bi ñu bëri ñu ngi bàyyi about 200 people ndax ñooñu noonu mun na ñoo bokk si criminals su ñoo wax nii sax is that possible? So vetting boobu noonu nanga moo gisee ne dañu war a vet army bi and all of that.
Waaw vetting of the army gis nga doo suñ ko vetee in the right way ku nekk dafa feel ne he's treated fairly.
la mooy nekk right way.
Thank you. That's a good question. Because soo ko seetloo bi ñëwee am na général yu ñu jaaxal maintain général yeneen général ñëpp Yaya Jammeh moo leen promote based on his standards. What was the criteria? Nobody told us. Understand nga? So jàppee Savage daaxa ko war daaxa Martin daaxa Sow. Why do you keep Masani Kinte, Yankuba Dramé and all the generals that are running around when they are of the same qualification, same experience, or and the same ranking? So there must be a standard set first. So what I was thinking is that let's come to what the Nigerians did when they came, because you'll be complaining about the army ranking system was based on first come first serve, not merit, and they said they were going to change that. When they arrived, for about 2 weeks, then you set up on the basic major training and put us in a test boo xam ne dañoo seet the most competent among us and they had results waaye biñ paree ñoom itam because seen taama mee jeexi ñu dem ci Jawara ne ko suñ paree restructure army bi based on competence dafa lower morale of the senior officers because some junior officers are more qualified.
Okay.
Why then? So you know they extend to train them.
Okay.
Why what they should have done was what the American army does and the Senegalese army. Soon gisee ne you are a liability, yaa ngi carry a rank boo xam ne it doesn't meet your qualification. Then you have what they call stovepipe. Then you redeploy somewhere. Nga xam ne dañ laa jox benefits waaye di nga allow sa senior si ñu romba suñ la joxatee test nga fail ñeneen yi dañ laa bàyyi ne la doo passé rank bi mun nañ la faa romba Sénégal they do that. We could have done the same thing. Munoon nañoo ñëw ñu set up a training and testing mechanism. Mun nañoo invite sax foreign help waaye man foog naa ne sax ñun Gambians mun nañu koo def. Put the soldiers through test and you have a panel to also interview every officer boo xam ne di nga war a xam ni moo xelaatee ndax kii he is a coup d'état risk or he is a rebellious soldier ndax kii understand na sax his role as a soldier and he should be obedient to the civil command. You can determine them in a panel boo xam ne dañoo ñëw after giving them written test dañoo write a paper and that's what the Nigerians did. Then you just the test, you write ko, justify ko, and they question us on those papers. And lolu soko defon. In fact, so both establish the testing period, syllabus. You are going to go through this. If you fail, you can lose your job. But you are offered the option of knowing your standard and perhaps taking an amount of money and be retired honorably. I will tell you, Nella, those who don't think that they can pass through the test will walk out of it to avoid embarrassment.
Of course.
This is the thing lo xamne suñ ko defoon kon ku génn doo fii ne dañ la treat unfairly.
Okay, uncle. Like didn't know your ideas are very important because I'm learning a lot. But then let's come to
Okay. It was a specific purpose. I mean, saying okay, nyari do bena ayo no. How can our own internal security do what they're supposed to do? I mean, mind you, I'm not naive of the fact, understand, it need to be sanitized. Definitely they don't belong there. That is a fact as well. Exactly. So that needs to be taken care of. But my belief is that because the statistics are there, the evidences are there. So you want outside for peacekeeping mission, you learn the hour people, they want to do the best they can do it. Why are they not doing it here? So for
don't you think Lulu is propaganda? Because the thing is, man, when I was a kid, I don't know. When I get Halle, I'm going to Gambia, you have the best airport. See Africa. No, I'm coming.
I was at the UN. I have reports being written.
Okay.
I was at the UN.
Okay.
I was responsible for deploying soldiers to peacekeeping missions.
Okay.
Because discipline the Gambian soldiers, which is part of their character. They are not them demand the down wherever you want them they do it. Everybody again then among at the back of their mind so they mess up that do Gambia you are in trouble.
Okay.
So
I think also soldier so ko joxe responsibility a lot of times attitude environment bi boko dictate so excès loy moy determine soldat bi dafa jub mbaa mu dënga mbaa mu def mbaa mu ragal mbaa mu ñemeñ yooyu yëpp waa environment bi moo ko dee dicté so loolu te ñun suñ génnee bitim réew dañ dee roy suñ morom you know Liberia sax kam bi pour protect ko Gambian si lañ ko doon bàyyee
Okay. Okay.
You know,
okay.
Action police they are doing
Okay.
beautiful abroad.
Okay, nene.
So gisuma lutax dañ ko mëna def ci dëkk bi.
Okay.
Su leen joxe incentive bi and the trust.
Okay, uncle. Bay ma ñëw back. Nene.
am na lu ma bëgg a wax ci lu ma ko bëgg a topp.
Okay.
gis nga suñ army bi tamit.
Okay.
Duru lim wax mu ne dañ leen dee saaga respect wuñ leen. But that respect is earned. Look, if they are going there and they are so disciplined and they are the best, they can do that here. Gis nga best bu Jammeh lose election bi that election night. You have some of our military ñi nga xam ne you are now Minister of Interior moom dañ dellu kër dem sol seen military lifin uniform ñëw jël seen gànnaay ne Jammeh du dem. You know clearly Jammeh
Who was that?
soldiers in this country were insisting.
What soldier?
You talking about Emeba. No, I knew what
I was there. I was at the state house that is not true. I was at the state house that night. That's
what was happening. Jammeh lost the election. What I'm saying is the truth. The fact of the matter is, our military, they were like this. You have one part, when they know clearly Jammeh ñàkk na election bi. So that is indiscipline. That is not discipline. So they cause this problem. This economic coming here, cause because if they had two fighting,
because of time.
They did not do that. And now people are disrespecting them and they don't like that too. Impasse with you don't get disrespect, but you don't respect yourself. They brought this impasse into this country.
Because of time now.
This is a new problem. Now economic is performing their duties.
The UN Security Council, and it was not there.
Uncle, now can we have...
It's not a concept. This is the reality.
Mr. Jai, because of time, please, I'm not in court.
I have some very good friends in that army. In the army.
No, wait, Lami, please. No, nene.
Okay, compared to what Lami is telling.
The army were preparing to fight even the economic.
Okay, nene,
Jammeh lost.
When Nene speaks, nobody speaks. Hello.
Let's go ahead.
Okay. The bottom line is,
No. It's opinion.
And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
No, go ahead.
The bottom line is, again, out of the topic.
Yeah.
The thing is, there is lack of security in this country. Nit ñangi ragal, nit ñangi tiit, nit ñangi lox. Naka lay ñoo def ñu make sure that ñun ñëpp ñu ngi safe. Loolu la ñoo wax.
Exactly.
Economic overstay nañ seen welcome. Li leen fi indi xam nañ ko. Jammeh dem na depuis kañ nañ naka lañ ko waxatuñ ko. Baro fi nekk Baro ni ko di def li moo def. Understand nga? Ba pare dem man la ñoo wax na security bi they're not even doing their job. It's not about not doing their job. They've been reduced to nothing. How can the security go and do things when they have been disarmed? They've not been given any responsibility as far and we are paying them salaries. Understand? They cannot do it. That's the thing. And do ben understand if the country needs them. Okay, Faraba, lan moo tax economic bi dem fa, lan moo tax empower the army ñu dem ñu def liñ def dañ ñu ko doon defee. Naka anti crime, lan moo tax empower ñu dem fo ñu yónni fa economic since economic that's not their job.
Okay.
You know sir. So let them stay in their place. The bottom line is, and now we know that it's not only doing that has gone. Ñu leen try pour make leen ñu overstay.
Okay.
And naka continue to stay. They need to go. Li ñu itel mooy suñ aar kaaraange man ak yow. Understand nga? Parce que ki ñoo fay chief civil servant bi pour mu aar ma man ak yow nekkul duñu aar loolu lañu war a wax let's hold into account ñu make sure ne man ak yow ñu ngi tëddagu di ñu ngi save. That's the thing. Let's not
No, okay, so Nene, that's it, yeah? Okay, so I'm going to say Gambia, and then you will have... No, don't get a gatter, please, because of time, because Uncle Lafam no more, but then time, like, please, not gatter, not precise, and then you see, Basamba. Okay, do, go ahead.
Yeah, man, dama buga degeral lu Nene wa. Fok na ne dem deviate out of the topic. This is not... No,
talking about economic.
No,
So is that this topic?
Duru. My God, no, Duru. Sorry, Duru. Just come straight.
Li isi about economic more internal security fofu lañ ko pin waxuma ne la tewlo economic o warul se bokka fi ma minne dañ deviate from it more you were trying to solve the blame ne because ki demut li ak li moko cause internally li happen
that is his opinion so your opinion on this
ñu ngi dekk ci alhal si hal bi nga xamne ñu ngi tiit ñu ngi ragal nit ki suy génn sa am na lu bari lu mo xalaat lan moko mëna safaral moy suñu internal security keneen bu jógee si biti ñoo defal ñu ko yàlla tereti ko su chaos amee fii ñi fi nekk they won't die in this country ñoom they want to earn money go back home and enjoy it they will not put their neck on the guillotine pour ñu rey leen fii mu jeex ñi waaw ñoo xam ne ñoo fee def seen bakkan mooy suñ internal security dañ leen war a use dañ leen war a empower dañ leen war a equip ñu dooleel leen pour gis ne dëkk bi mu am jaama mun naa am Gambia dëkk bu tuuti la ñun ñëpp we are very connected fii suñ buggee seet ñan ñooy def karam ñu fi nekkoon Basamba raise na ko about that community policing are we doing it nekkuñ di ko def ñun dañ xeeb suñ own security te lu jógee ci biti munut ñoo jox ñun luñ soxla ko xamut foo jëm nag dellu fi nga jógee foofu lañ war a xoolaat ñu gis ne internal security man gom naa ne mun nañ koo def and we should trust them they are Gambians our men and women in uniform they have been doing it suñ ko mënee def ci biti bañ ne naa tàccu how about fii
okay now Basamba nañ dem because of time right and then you dem si uncle you conclude
you must emphasize those three things and I think this is our problem we need to equip our police make it an enticing liggéey boo xam ne ku nekk bëgg na koo def pour defense suñu dëkk there is only one way pour defense sa dëkk nga wol solo sa loyalty uniforme boobu noonu kenn caaxaanewu ko seen dëkk waa ñun fii suñu uniforme boobu noonu faalewuñ ko police yi ak army yi lañ fi gën a xeeb si dëkk bi te ñoom ñoo nekk di protect the life and citizen of this country waaye ñooñu liggéey yooyu lañ gën a xeeb si liggéey yëpp let's empower them let's equip them and let's increase their pay second civic education community policing sense of community we've lost it in this country we've lost it at the time ñun léegi ñun suñ anytime dem day wax loolu ñun ba tey ñun suñ papa yi ñooy borom kër ñun suñ maas yi kenn du fi borom kër du ne da nga samp kër responsibility xale yi démocratie dafa am na ku nekk dafa am freedom they have the democracy but they don't know what to do with it you see kids out taking drugs every day am I taking responsibility to tell them not to do you are not even dofuloo sa nga wax xale yi nga wax lu ñoo def si dëkk bi everybody is just open there the parents are busy trying to make money because the country is too hard it's too difficult and the kids are they have the liberty to do anything they have the liberty to take drugs they have the liberty to go to anywhere at any point in time soo liggéey si taxi xale yi ndaw ngaa gis ñu ko taxi guddi yàlla xale yi ndaw so li ma wax mooy our problem is we need to engage our young people we need to engage them we need to support them we need to have recreational facilities we need to empower our police we need to encourage civic education and community policing this is
okay because of time duñ mën a exhaust topic bi honestly because dañu war a talk about young people nu involve si illicit drugs yi ak all of that so there are a lot of things yoo xam ne dañ ciy wax probably next week nañ ñëw ñu continuer ci loolu noonu but uncle yow yaa ngi visit on president of recent and then you ngeen discuss things yoo xam ne man I cannot disclose but then yow just mun gën a gàtte nan mun nga ñëw why the visit because of course that is very normal there are people yoo xam ne dañ la applaud and then there are people yoo xam ne they were not really happy with the visit subject of discussion boo fa am with the president but then ndax mun nga ñu wax ci lu gàtta rek quickly and then ñu am okay Okay. Mansour, okay, I'm not going to do this. Uncle, continue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Jammeh's name was mentioned, right?
coup d'état nim garawé ne Jammeh Jawara toog na ba xalaat loolu mu indi Jawara baak ñu defar loi jox ko status former president teral ko bem dee ma ne ko suñ jëloon route boobu ñu indi waat Jammeh xam ne daf doon run a government ñu jox ko yelefam as a former president dëkk bi niiroo ngaaroo bi fi nekka dina stop xol yi nekka benn and that is what I suggested to him waxuma dara about nag ne li nga wax dëgg la oo li nga wax lii waaye li ma fiir rek mooy ne it was an opening boo xam ne dialogue bi ma bëgga pour ñu reconcile man boom laa fiir ne foofu lañ war a jaar
so you said ne Jammeh should be accorded the same thing
you Jawara.
I disagree. No, but then now yow si yow loo bëgg a wax ci gàttal mooy ne Jammeh war naa mën a ñëw te du jaar through courts or justice or whatever. Yeah.
Well, parce que Jammeh because Jammeh was running a government. Jammeh was running a government. te ñi ko ngañal ni yëpp dañ ko doon jàppale ni mu doon running government bi léegi la TRRC bi ñëw ku nekk di jéem a run away from the responsibility ne danga ci bokkoon waaye day one su dëkk bi ne dañ juboon ni ko noonu gis nga li xew Myanmar moo fay xew bés bi mu ne coup d'état ñëppay bañ jooje si lawyer si teacher si yëpp wokka si ne nanguwuñ ko ñun duñ accept fii duñ fi accept sa government bi because government bi dafa illegitimate waaye ñëpp a daw jàppale ko for the 22 years ñi cooy yëpp ñu ngi ne woon luut because he was running a government boo xam ne is barely different from what we know during the PPP days. Ghana, they had a similar situation. Nigeria, South Africa was worse, apartheid. Why when they were ready, they came together and built a government model def lolu. Government nak so ne dang ko teural ci sarta loi ni wara doxé amul fenn ci aduna si gis nga li xew Israel recently these days is illegal. Israel did that is illegal. Why in Israel is legal to them. So film maker crimes commit in these 11 days rape over 250 people, 63 of them babies, children. Lolu crime against humanity. Why he is running a regime, not a press union or a bar chamber. No. So man motama feel Ghana Rollins was worse according to Ghana. Why the correctly Ghana stabilized ko. Being parade them they go prosecute. Ghanaians they are not going there because a lot of people still believe in him massively. So go for prosecute the for destabilize country. So man chilo laiwa bente instead of infogone by now Jammeh after the TRRC do you mean to Jammeh to the is a different effect. In fact, a lot of people might say, oh, we miss him. And there are thousands of Gambians still who believe he did a good job. So, you put you reconcile, talk you parallel in state be more than flow. They're gonna SFL working 3 years job nabi. 3 years job nabi was wrong. England treaty while the government. Adam Barrow had to stand stuff when affair 3 years job. Gis nga li xew Sénégal lañ doon wax affaire yi April living bi similarly moo xew Sénégal bam tofee Macky Sall dafa let go the bullets to stop a chaos that could have destabilized the country. Governments ñoo dee def mistakes yi and crimes yi soo ne nag government bu ñëw su defee thing benn président du survive dañ koo tëj oo ñu taxala ci dëkk bi. That's what I'm trying
to
say.
No, because of time. No.
Foog ne Jammeh dafa war a dellusi suba wala gannaaw suba. Maybe ma am si I can have a story for my website.
nga ne kañ laa foog ne dafa.
Foog ne Jammeh dañ ko war a bàyyi mu dellusi Gambia.
It's not affaire bàyyi waa man su ma ko mënoon tey sax mu def ko.
Tey sax mu ñëw dellusi.
waaw tey mu dellusi. su ma lu ma gën a tey sax mu ñibbi si waat ñu jox ko waru galam mu toog nekkaat fi ñu respect ko xam ne he's a former president and then we take it from there ba pare Adama Barrow di seet ne tomorrow moom it dañ ko war a accord a similar thing.
Okay, esa loolu bëgg
affaire Jammeh la. I mean, according Jammeh, with all the respect as a former statesman, man, that is something that I'm totally in disagreement with. I think he has his reasons why he thinks Jammeh should be allowed to return to this country, be accorded the respect, just like Jawara was accorded the respect. One thing we know for Jawara, for sure, was that at least Jawara was a president who respected human rights in this country.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
You see, nothing to do with
you will live through it. Jawara minister dañ jël yar di dul
what I'm saying
over 1,000 Gambians were killed in 1981. Oh yeah, my friend. Come on.
Go ahead.
Are you kidding me? Take me to another level, buddy.
Respected human rights, economic and social rights.
Yes.
They will tell you these are human rights.
So these are governments, it's relative.
You see, man.
Yes.
There were rights violations that took place in this country.
Okay.
He said Jammeh run a government. Barrow is running a government. We are in a transition, and there are processes that we are going through. Due process will be followed. You may want the TRRC is there. Some are saying that are we going to have TRRCs all the time? No.
Okay.
We have a TRRC that is doing a work. When they are done, we will know what to do. But right now, Mr. Sarr going to the president to even talk about Jammeh's return in this country. I mean, I'm not saying that he has no right. I'm not saying he has no right.
Okay.
That is a non-starter for now.
Who are you to say that?
That is as far as I am concerned. It's a non-starter. I am a concerned citizen. That is a non-starter for now.
For you.
We are starting a process.
Yeah, because you know what? Because you are becoming a victim of belief. You're so hooked up to this concept that if you let it go, you might probably feel irrelevant.
Okay.
But we have to really yank this out of the system.
Okay, uncle.
Oh yeah, my brother.
No, léegi fu mu nekk nii time bi jeex na.
Yes,
and
thank
the program
you.
was really interesting. Uncle, thank you very much for joining us. And I appreciate nañ dëgga no ñu join ci plateforme bi jàng nañ lu bëri ci wàllum security ak kaaraange.
And I'm sorry if I sound too bad.
Of course.
It's your right. But
It's my military
Jammeh is a
feeling.
non-starter.
You know, sometimes
Okay, léegi dama indi Américo Gomez. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Tu parles français, non? Tu parles français? Moi aussi je parle français. Dis-moi, tu es là, tu es ici en Gambie. Tu es boni, you speak English, of course.
Yeah, I do.
Perfect. So let's switch to English then. So why are you here? That's my first question. Mike, please.
This is the first time here in Gambia because I live in Portugal and Jack Cruz is a singer and his brother is a DJ. He spoke with me last year to come make a show here to people to know me because I never mind people listen my songs here. I never think that. And then he started to send me some videos. I said, wow, that is good. They know my lyrics, they know my songs. I get one song in Manjaco. Manjaco di Kafure. He said, hey, look, they know the lyrics, everything. Okay, we prepared to do it last year, but it was coronavirus. And we changed the plan for this year to make it good.
So you're from Guinea-Bissau, right?
Yeah.
So are you a Manjago?
Manjaco, yeah. Original, yeah.
Okay. Tell me, are you impressed with what you're seeing in Gambia? Because I know very well that we're neighbors, of course. But are you impressed with what you've seen in the Gambia since your arrival?
Yeah, since I arrived, I only see good things. And Gambia people, they're so friendly, they're so lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, and I used to live with them back in the days, on the 90s in Germany, because I lived 12 years in Germany, and I live with many Gambians, but now I see the real Gambians. They're very cute.
Okay. Because of time, we don't have enough time, but tell us, what is the main purpose of your visit?
What is the main purpose? The core.
It's a show.
Why you're visiting?
It's a show.
You have a concert.
Yeah, I get concert
exactly?
Saturday, 22
Okay.
May in Peace City.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but do you have any project that you would like to do in the Gambia?
Yeah, because
Video
we're gonna
shooting or
make
something, yeah?
Monday because I come for a few days, but I like the things. I'm so happy, and we tomorrow after show Sunday we go to studio preparing a new song. I'm gonna sing some good things from Gambia and support the Gambia team to be qualified for CAN 2021. Yeah.
Great. Look,
yeah.
I really love Guinea-Bissau, and I have my somehow mom who is Manjago.
Now you get
You know, I speak very good Manjago. I speak fluent Manjago by the way. But look, you're welcome to the Gambia.
Thank you.
Thanks for having you on Gizgiz. Nene is our sister. She's the queen of this particular program. I mean, it's a well-known show, of course. I mean, welcome. And what is your last, probably, words that you would like to share with the viewers?
Yeah, people
those who would like to see your event tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, people to come there tomorrow because it's not going to be playback. It's going to be live show. And I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, if someone wants to follow you, of course, because this is the first time. I know you're an international artist, well known, of course, outside. But then, can you tell us, how can I have access to your videos, songs? Is there any website that you have?
Yeah,
Instagram, whatever?
YouTube. I mean, Guinea-Bissau. Men who get more followers in Facebook, Instagram. But was problem for me because some people come with bad comments and I closed that Facebook.
But do you
now
have
I get only page Facebook called Americo Gomez.
Is it Americo Gomez?
Americo Gomez.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Gomez.
It's AMERICO, right?
Yeah.
And Gomez GOMEZ.
Z, no, S.
Oh, Z.
Yeah.
Okay. S.
Yes.
Oh, S.
Gomez,
Okay.
Yes.
Now, thank you very much for having you.
Yeah, take it too.
Merci beaucoup. Je suis content.
Thank you
but yeah, do you have something to say for the viewers? Let's say,
maybe you can speak in Manjago a little. Can you guide?
But do you have anything to just a small acapella sort of?
To sing one
Yeah.
Kalo, Manchijarindi Kurano. That's a kumi.
Is there any improvement? Do you think the idea is welcome? Because, well, according to Afrobarometer, Bunyum said Matide work on. I don't know whether Ezanja is also part of that. But then in 2019, guy you get on a report. New rebel, survey who guy on, and the report will indicate more. 50% of guys supporting the idea of economic you make a feeling. So this.
Okay, thank you. Once more, this I don't even think whether it is appropriate to new soon problem internal security, new economic. Because these are two totally wow, distinguish the two.
Very difficult to do.
These are two totally different things.
Okay.
Economic, their role was some would see it as complex, but it was very simple. To restore democracy in the Gambia. That was their mandate.
Economic mission is not to restore democracy.
That was the mission. That was how they called it.
Okay.
Nyom Sen role, the mandate was to make sure that the will of the Gambian people is respected and then to make sure to help the Gambia stabilize. Beyond that, there is another issue. Beyond that, linya ka discuss with the moy net nyo sa ker mudaji sa ker. Economic, they didn't come here for that. They never came here for come sacha nit bu jam nit simbera birego. That is not their role.
I think these are societal. Okay, we'll come back.
These are
They're just getting it wrong anyway. Just go ahead.
These are societal ills. These are societal ills because if you look at the paper and everything, there was the problem of the Gambia was a purely political crisis. It was not internal security issues, motor economic Jelsen fatally nyofi. That was not the issue. This was a political crisis that happened. The Gambia sought help from the world to come and help us make sure Jammeh leaves, Barrow takes over. But after that, there will be a transition. New Dimbale Dekabi, you stabilize. Of course, we have our police. The police takes care of our internal security. So the issue of need the Daji, need the Kiram, and you want to talk about economic in the respect. Look at how economic operates, for example. Purely.
Geographical
Sokohole.
Yeah, I want to come to that.
Yes, Sokohole is very straightforward. They just man the strategic point, then the protection of the president and the presidency, the VIPs. That is it. On occasion, the guy gives me, if something happens, something major happens. For example, when the youths wanted to take over, when they wanted to overrun anti-crime were powerless. Then draft in economic. They can ask them to come and, I mean, new people. It's just on request. It's not necessarily. That is the job of the economic. Comme dara su xey wala nit saja nit wala mu dew rek ak mo jël tagen mo dem fa lolu di sen liggéey way gis nga la mi to our security let's not get very interactive I want to kon army when suñ jëlon part of the army di len yes with the economy, yes. Internal crisis, yes. Munga send Gambians to come and do it, yes. And the foreigners came in the back. They are doing that. In fact, they are doing that. I want to for example, in the case of the anti-crime incident, that riot, if you look at that, Gambian army came. Gambian army soldiers were deployed. Yes, economic were deployed, but the Gambian army came. They got there first. So these are two different issues. We can rely on our security, but when it comes to internal security matters, we need to be serious about it. Our police, action army, that has to do with the leadership. The leadership has to be able to be committed. You make sure you get decisions you have them. Then reform all this. Yes, security sector reform, never jail time. Sometimes you can be radical, you can be ruthless. The president can come and say, okay, I want reform within the security and reform the army. But that is risky. In a country for 22 years, I mean, you have all these security sectors, security institutions that were bastardized, the NIA. That is one of the most important. I disagree. I will not agree with me. Yes, but that is my opinion. These were bastardized. The security improved tremendously, purely autonomous. Let's talk about it. The way it was set, it was about regime security. Public security too, time can be very crazy and people are fearful. So they say policy they japala wala soldare japala. So that I mean that low fear even criminals. So we get up there, so that was the non-negotiable. But if you look at some security building, I mean, nothing is being done about them. The army, there is massive dissatisfaction within the army. I mean, of course, if you talk to them, they will deny it. They will play it down. Then go play down. We have no problem with economic. Of course, they have every problem with economic. 1994, one of our coup d'etat was as a result of that because foreign troops were in the country. Our troops were useless. Army but just patrol borders and then that's it. And they want to take charge. They want to take charge. I just want to no, you will talk. International peace. Exactly. They want to take charge. Gambia army is the best in international peace. And they want to take charge. But the from you Lolo, President has to work towards that direction. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Nobody never see the good days of the army because of answer what you allowed. Okay, let me allow me.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Mbokki groupe yi ma bokk ne yépp maa ngi nuyu di ziar bu baax a baax groupe bi liggéeyukaay yi groupe bi famille yi groupe bi xarit yi groupe bi am di jàmm yépp maa ngi nuyu di ziar di leen wax ne dafa am incident boo xam ne dafa xew léegi gannaaw timis boo xam ne bëgg naa mbokk yi xarit yi am di jàmm yépp defal ñu ci ñaan defal ñu ci Fatiha saatul Fatiha defal ñu ci tawakkaltu ala la hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al azim be bandi yi nga xam ne ñoo attaque suma benn doom yàlla feeñal leen dafa jógee suma kër fii nii boori Africell ci garage bi ñëwoon seet si ma ne mu ngi ñibbi génn jël taxi junction yi Kairaba boori Africell fii si junction bi taxi yi jógee Westfield di dem traffic light bi mu duggee si taxi bi mu fekk benn boy toog si gannaaw kenn toog si gannaaw ka kanam mu ne taxi bi dafa dem traffic light taxi bi dem ba junction yi Pipeline Mosque yoon bi dem Banjul instead of mu kon ne traffic light mu laaxa suma doom bi ne ko yow su doom la si man parce que yaayam suma mag la dafa jógee Saudi ñu ne xaaral mu seet si ma mu laaxate ko rek mu ne ko yow foo maa yow man traffic light laa la wax wàccee ma mu bañee du ko wàccee bu bañee du ko wàccee benn boy bi si kanam ne ko bro wàccee ko mu ne noonu la taxawee si restaurant boobu ñoo Sunshine first restaurant bi soo génnee first building bi si junction bi rek opposite supermarket naar yooyu noonu mu taxaw fa mooy koñ bi nga laxate ko on the left bu dem gannaaw koñ American Embassy bi mu taxaw wàccee ko rek mu ne ko bi ma wàccee rek mu ne ko baag bi demul jox ma sa baag bi mu ne ko suma baag bi kay du ma la ko jox mu ne ko soo ma ko jox ma jam la rek génnee paaka bu rëy tiimale ko ne ko dama laa jam soo ma ko jox dama laa rey mu ne noonu la ko joxee baag bi rek ubbi bunta bi daanu fi mu ubbi bunta bi daanu rek mu tuuti moto bi egg ci ko tànkam bi sax yàlla ko suturaal fekk benn xale bu góor mu ngi génn si restaurant bi ñu jëndi woon lekka ñoo gis ko ne ko xay sista lu xew mu ne ko ñi leen ma doon jéem a agressé nangu nañ suma baag bi mu ne ko dugal ñu toppaleen mu ne moom ta ñeme ñu ta topp dugal si mutu xale bu góor bi mu ne waaye xale bu góor bi bàyyi ko fa daw toppa gaay yi si gannaaw ko ñu American Embassy bi toppaleen ba sa junction yi boori Kairaba police gaay yi egg kaw tali bi rek gaay yi réer ko mu ne xaaral mu delluwaat seeti xale bi mu del si waat seeti ko ñoo fekk ko mu ngi toog mu ne ko lu xew dañ la gaañ mu ne ko waaw mu ne ko yow far nga jógi mu ne ko suma anti laa seeti woon anti aadu fii mu ne ko ana lu xew mu ne ko nangu nañ suma baag bi dañ maa rey moo tax ma jox leen suma baag bi noonu la ko ne ko man xam naa anti aadu suma anti la xaar ma kolal la ko noonu la ma koolee man ko indil ma ko suma kër noonu la ko indil suma kër boobu léegi ñu nga laati ku naa police jógee dem nañ police reporté nañ jógee fa dem ci crime scene bi maa yéegal nag mbokk yi soo gisee maay ko dugal nii si réseau yi ma bokk yëpp dama bëgg rek ñu gën a bàyyi xel ñun jigéen ñi surtout ñu gën a bàyyi xel taxi ñoo dugal gisoon naa fi benn message fan yële ne nañ bàyyi xel kuy dugal taxi nataal ko seen ko sa ay friends ak sa ay mbokka nataal taxi bi nataal number plate bi seen ko ay nit nga xam ne bu ñu dangoo sa baag bi ak téléphone bi sax fekk am nga ñoo seen number plate bi baagam bi nag baag bu black la amee stripe su brown passeport ama si nekk diplomatique passeport la ak 2800 xaalis bariwul sax ak téléphone am ak ay kayitam moo si nekk soo yóbbu nañ baag bi soo ku gis baag bi ak diplomatique passeport bi ak yooyu wala taxi bi boy bi toppoon gars yi mu jot mun a jël number plate because dafa pundi because ñu doon dawee wante taxi C classe bu ees la waaye taxi lañ ko def ak ba pare ñu ngi tint glace si kanam waaye tintuñ si gannaaw soo ñu bàyyi xel loolu ñoom ñetti boys la nag driver bi ak ki toog si kanam benn boy si gannaaw waaw ñu ngi téye paaka nag jigéen ñi nañ leen bàyyi xel koo xam ne around this area diggante Westfield ba Kairaba ba traffic light bu la gisee ñu faa taxi diggante fan yii nii ngeen bàyyi leen xel ku ko gis tamit te mun ñoo call nga call ñu lile ko ñu mun a dem report si police yi wax nañu ne any information bu ñu am from suñu groupe si nañ leen ko wax